Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Absurd Arguments. And Happy New Year, everyone. 2024 is going to be the year where we do stuff and make friends and have a great time. And okay, I gotta level with you folks. Nathan's not here. He's still on vacation, and I don't have really anyone to bounce off of. So what I have is in a little bit, I have a special guest that's going to come on here. But I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for 2023. We have done so much. We have recorded a lot. We've laughed a lot. We've cried a lot. And this year we have exceeded last year in our viewership and everything. And I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much for everyone listening. I know Nathan will repeat the same sentiment whenever he gets a chance to. But it has been just so great recording this and editing and everything. So I just want to take this moment to say thank you so much for our for listening to us and being a part of us and in this journey we take together. And now today I have done something a little different since Nathan is out. I have a guest here, and since it is the new year, I wanted to call someone who is sort of a guru of New Year's resolution. And so, what I'd like to do is I'd like to bring him on and give you some encouragement moving into this new year. Everyone, please welcome our special guest for this episode, Larry Postwoman.
Hey there, I'm Larry Postwoman.
Well, Larry, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm as fine as frog's hair, as my grandpappy used to say.
I see. Now, Mr. Postwoman.
Hey, listen here, Maddie.
Uh-huh.
You mind if I call you Maddie? Maddie, do you mind
No.
if I call you Maddie? Great. Okay.
Yes. No. I do mind. Please do not call me that.
Okay, Maddie. Now, if you could just refer to me as Larry, you don't have to refer to me by my last name. That'd be great. All right.
Okay. I mean, but I want to be formal with you,
Yeah.
Mr. Postwoman.
See, you say that, but you start giggling every time you say my last name, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
So Larry,
Yeah.
can you kind of explain what makes you an expert in this field of New Year's resolutions?
Well, every year I say to myself, I gotta resolve to do something new, and sometimes I fail. We all fail sometimes with New Year's resolutions, but this year is different. I tell you, we're definitely doing them all. All right, so that's why I'm an expert.
All right. Now I want to kind of start this interview off a little bit. So, growing up in Boston, what kind of made you into the man today to be known as the one who keeps every single New Year's resolution?
Well, the thing is, I'm going to introduce you to a concept I like to call lying. So every time you fail at a New Year's resolution, tell yourself, I'm not going to tell people the truth that I failed. I'm going to tell them I succeeded until I get famous. And then I'll confess that maybe sometimes I broke a New Year's resolution. So, yeah.
Give me just a second.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
Nathan,
Yeah.
this guy's a liar.
No, no, Larry's good. I really vouch for him. He's a great life coach. Helped me out a lot. Just give him a chance, Matthew. Okay?
Fine. Okay. Okay, if you say
Yeah.
so.
Hey, and also, hey.
Hmm.
I'm sitting on the beach drinking margaritas and watching the coconuts fall from the tree. So please, please don't bother me again. Okay?
Fine. Fine.
Thanks. Okay. Bye, Matthew.
All right, bye. Sorry about Mr. Post. I mean, Larry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I.
It's okay. It's
Sorry,
okay.
sorry. Yeah, we'll edit that out. So now, why is lying such a huge part of fulfilling New Year's resolutions?
Don't you get a rush when you lie? You know, your
No.
wife comes home. She's like, "Where have you been? You were late at work." And then you can just, instead of telling her the truth that you were at at Burger King ordering the new Whopper Whopper, you know, you can just be like, "Oh, I was out with the boys at the bar," you know, and then she doesn't think you're some fat loser. She just thinks, "Oh, he just loves hanging out with his friends."
Now, wouldn't one look at you, people would realize you're a fat loser. So how is that hiding the
No,
truth?
no, 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 no. There's a difference between looking it and giving the confirmation of it. You know,
Ah, okay.
it's the whole concept of don't judge a book by its cover.
I got you. I got you. Now, I want to to get into some New Year's resolutions that you've picked out for us that our listeners should consider. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Can it give me the process of picking these before we actually get into it, though?
Uh, okay, here's how I pick my New Year's resolutions. I go on the internet. All right. Now, look. Normally I like to lie, but with you, I'll be honest. All right.
You
Okay.
haven't been honest with me so far. Actually, no,
I
you have been. You
I
have
have.
been.
I've been exceptionally. For some reason, you just have a face. I mean, you just have words that seem trustworthy. Like
Understandably, continue.
you have a trustworthy voice, and I appreciate it. And it's really inspired me to tell the truth. So here's what I do. I like to go online and I'll look up New Year's resolutions. Okay.
Mhm.
And so like I'll find a list like on realbuzz.com. Now they had one that's 10 unusual New Year's resolutions. And
Mhm.
then what I do, Maddie, this is what I do. All right.
Stop calling me that.
Stop being Maddie then. All right. So I look at the list and I go, these all suck. How could I change it to be better? You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe in excitement. I believe in getting your heart rate up. Really, really living for danger. So I'm going to change some of these. I'll teach you my process. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So we're looking at this list. Okay. The first one says, get your photo taken in 5 interesting places. All right. Now,
Mm-hmm.
it's a pretty good idea. Encourages you to travel. That's fine. All right. But one word change, and now we've got a great resolution. Okay. So I would change out the word interesting for the word dangerous. So get your photo
Mm.
in 5 dangerous places. So running of the bulls in Spain, that's a pretty dangerous place. I would
Mm-hmm.
go there. Monster truck rally, but you're one of the clowns in the arena directing the monster trucks where to go.
Are there
Uh,
clowns in a monster truck arena?
yeah, those are like rodeos for trucks.
Uh, no, they're not.
Yeah, it's clear you never been to a monster truck rally.
Well,
Anyway,
that's clear. You've never been to one either.
all I'm saying is dangerous places. Okay.
Uh huh.
All right. So you want another
What
one?
about Chicago?
What about it? Oh yeah, you could
How-
take a photo there. Definitely. Yeah, go to
That's good.
Chicago. All right. here's another one. Okay, so they have one. All right, and we're going to change it. We're going to make it better. Okay, so they have this one called break a record. Okay, so like break a world record. All right, that's fine. Do you know a world record breaker? I don't. I don't know a single one. But do you know what I do know? I do know a criminal. So what I would say is break a law. So I would say break a law as your New Year's resolutions. Okay.
Um.
Now, hey, start off small. Start off small. Start off with speeding, for example. That's breaking the law. Start off with shoplifting. All right. That's breaking a law, you know? But you can build up as the year progresses to like arson, murder, kidnapping, hostages,
Okay.
bank robbery.
Excuse me,
Huh?
Larry. I gotta,
What's
I
up?
gotta, I gotta ask you a question. Can you hold on for a second?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Nathan, I know you. I know you told me
Matthew,
not to
Matthew,
contact you
Matthew, Matthew,
again.
Matthew. Currently, my feet are resting in one of those tanks where the little fish eat your toes and stuff. I,
Uh
I
huh.
really don't have time for this.
Nathan, he's telling our audience to commit crimes as a New Year's resolution.
Look, look, Maddie. I mean Matthew.
Stop calling me that.
uh, Matthew. The thing is, he likes to live a little. All right, and
Nathan, does he like to live in jail?
maybe.
Well,
Hey,
why? How do you even know this guy?
look, he's a good life coach. He's really helped me. I wouldn't be at the beach of um some cool island if it wasn't for him.
Could you do that again? I heard your
Yeah,
windows go off.
give me a second. I need to charge it.
Okay. That was so fun. I just hear windows go off.
Yep. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
Look, he's a good life coach. He's really helped me open my horizons. Sorry, Matthew. Matthew. Sorry, those are my business contacts. Yeah. Look, Matthew, I wouldn't be where I am today, which is the beach at some, uh, Bahama-like island, if it wasn't
Mhm.
for Larry. Okay. So, look,
I
just
I can't. I don't know how though.
Matthew, Matthew, look, just just talk to the guy, listen, and you know what? Maybe something, one of his resolutions will help you out. Okay.
All right.
All right. Hey, and Matthew, remember, don't bother me again. Okay, I'm on vacation. Bye.
Whatever, dude. Whatever,
Bye.
dude.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Larry.
But hey, Maddie, be honest. You were just taking a dump right now, weren't you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we're both liars, huh?
Now, I do want to ask you something else, kind of about your past.
Yeah,
Um, you mentioned your grandfather or your grandpappy
for sure.
earlier. Yeah. What was his line of work?
I mean, if he told me that, he'd have to kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure it wasn't like a front or something?
He worked in an alcohol and drug treatment rehab program, if you want to know the truth. He helped a lot of people, and that's what inspires me to also help people by being a life coach.
I mean, so let me get this straight. Your grandfather
Hmm.
who worked in a life who worked in like a drug and alcohol treatment center
Yep.
who told you, if you ask me what I'm doing, I'll have to kill you.
I
And
mean, he was just a jokester.
I, and he's raised you in a way that says commit small crimes and then slowly get bigger.
Look, those are my ideas. I don't steal from my grandpa. That's a crime. Okay, we can change the New Year's resolution. When you break the law, don't do it against your family. All right? Because if you don't have family, what do you have? You know?
I mean, you got rocks.
Nah, not for me.
Hmm. Now, I know there's something else. I have a question I want to ask you.
Sure.
Your your views that you've come out and said a couple times are very interesting,
Hmm.
especially when it comes to like video game streaming and how you've said things like it's not a real job and go actually do something with your life for once, similar things. And so I want you to kind of like, what is a New Year's resolution for people who are thinking, especially small children, since this is a family friendly
But
episode.
Maddie,
Like what are some New Year's resolutions for kids that are thinking, I want to try video game streaming?
okay, so like Maddie, look, if you think about it, with video games, with video
Mm,
games, you're just doing what you could do in real life. All right. So, for example, Power Wash Simulator. All right. Here you are with a pressure washer, and you're washing cars, you're washing houses, you're cleaning them up. All right. You can
mm-hmm,
do that in the game for sure, or
mm-hmm,
you can start your own pressure washing business. Okay.
mm-hmm,
Or another game, just an example off the top of my head, the Mafia series, Mafia 1, 2, and 3. All right. In those games, you become a mafia don,
mm-hmm,
and a crime lord. All I'm saying is you can make a good business yourself, just like the mafia guys. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Grand Theft Auto. Why steal a car in a game when you can steal a car in real life? Mario. Why take mushrooms in a game when you can take mushrooms in real life? I mean, eat mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Animal Crossing. Why don't you just move to a deserted island and make friends with the animals there instead of being with fake ones? You
Mm-hmm.
know, just lots of things like that.
Now it's also interesting that there has been a rise in people um, making like animated characters and using those as like
Oh,
who
VTubers.
they are. Yeah, VTuber. How do you
Yeah.
know what a VTuber is?
Oh, because I am one. I mean, I have one. You just put your voice through a voice changer, and you sound like one of those anime girls. Say things like uh, "senpai" and
Don't no no
"oni-chan."
no no no. We don't need any of that. So how are you okay with that, but you don't like video game streamers?
Oh, that's different. It's just an acting. You know. Look at me. I'm an anime girl. I got toast in my mouth, and I'm running to school late.
Yeah, but VTubers like stream video games, and
Oh,
you've
but they don't.
publicly did did you lie
What?
again?
No, I would never. That's not me. Look, just because I myself do not stream video games, but my VTuber alter ego uh, does not mean that I like them, but my VTuber alter ego does. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this is. Anyways, what's another resolution that you have for us?
Okay, now this one, honestly, I think I'm working on it right now in this interview with just kind of like the vibes you're giving off with
Mm-hmm.
your energy right now. But
Mm-hmm.
realbuzz.com says make a new friend a month. Wrong. Make a new enemy a month.
That's pretty easy for you at this rate.
Nah, it's actually kind of challenging. People love me. Um, yeah,
Really?
yeah, they do.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's a good one. Make a new enemy a month.
So
Um,
how would you go about that?
well, I guess be on phone calls with people who don't like to be called Maddie, which is a great name, and
Gosh, it is not.
just put up with their inane questions and answer honestly, and then be accused of not. Also, I think if you're breaking the law, you might make a few enemies there, but mostly just
Ye-
cops. So,
Yeah, mostly just cops. Golly.
but hey,
Well,
you could take off your HOA, make
mhm.
the president of the HOA your enemy. Um, you could cut people in line. That's a great way to make an enemy. Uh, Cut them off in traffic. Perfect.
So just one more question before we take off, Mr.
Yeah, definitely.
Postwoman.
HOA.
How how in the world is this supposed to help anybody?
It's supposed to add some excitement to their lives. You know, Look, sometimes you just get in a rut, you get in a boring rut of routine, and you need some excitement, you know? And that's what I'm here for. I want you to have an exciting year. I don't want you to have a good year. New year, new me, who cares? New year, new exciting me. That's what I want.
All you did was you just added an adjective.
Yep, that's what was missing.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, we need more adjectives in this world, Maddie.
Oh gosh, no, we stop. So, well, in your advice column that somehow gets published,
Yeah,
Lord knows how, you always end it with your special signature. So, would you, before we in this, Mr. Postwoman, would you please give your favorite, your famous ending signature?
um, I hope you enjoy this advice the post woman delivered to you. I know. But if you notice my column, I don't put that I'm Larry Postwoman. I just go, ask the postwoman. And I
A
have a
str-
picture of
it,
it.
there's a lot coming out here. You're a
And I,
VTuber. You pose as a woman online, both as an anime girl and an advice column.
yeah, because I put it in newspapers as well. And I get like a little image of some old lady, like an old, and she's like in a mailman costume, a postwoman costume.
I was about to say post male woman costume.
Yeah, look, I know I have a weird last name, but
It's
I'm
not
going to
that
make
it's
the best
weird.
of it.
It's just that it's abnormal.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Well, Mr. Postwoman, thank you so much for being on this episode of Absurd Arguments. Do you have anything else to say to our viewers before they get locked up in prison?
Um, you know what? I'll come and visit you there.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Um, Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to this episode.
I thought it was great.
Anyways, goodbye, everybody.
Hey, what now? I'm in the middle of a full body massage.
We can't post this.
Dude, okay, look. You're the one who was like, I want to have a guest on while you're on vacation. And I suggested Larry. And you said that's a great idea.
You could have suggested a random dude on the street, and he would have been better than Larry Postwoman.
Look, I'm on vacation right now, and I didn't expect to do any arguing other than if I wanted the steak or the lobster for dinner. And so I don't appreciate you calling and disturbing my peace.
I I don't appreciate you giving me the worst possible advice guy the world has ever known. He's a VTuber, dude.
I know they are the worst, and anyone who watches them, is the worst as well. But he knows what he's talking about.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, he does. He has an advice column. Come on,
Oh, gosh.
look, I'm sure he gave you some great New Year's resolutions. Just be honest. You need me to help you with the outro, don't you?
No, I can do the outro myself, but
Okay.
I
Okay.
I want you to.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Well, folks, thank you for listening to this shorter episode. We wanted to get something out to you in this new year. Just a quick disclaimer: please do not commit any crimes and say you're just fulfilling your New Year's resolution. Um, this is comedy, and this is not to be taken seriously. And if you have any qualms and complaints, please email us at absurdargumentsforyou@gmail.com. That's absurdarguments, the number 4, the letter U, at gmail.com. We also have Facebook, Instagram, Threads, YouTube, all the good things. You can find us there, and you can also comment about how bad we are at giving New Year's resolutions. And if you have any questions moving forward in this new year, please hesitate to ask us those questions, because we will not be fielding any from what Mr. Larry Postwoman has said. But thank you so much for listening to this episode, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye, everybody.